Well, hello, Disney connections and fellow Disney freaks. It's Taco Tuesday. You're so into it tonight. Taco Tuesday. Why is that weird?
Because it's Wednesday.
Oh, because it's Wednesday. Right. Yeah. No Taco Tuesday yesterday. And we didn't end up leaving the parks, I don't think, until like 9 something. Right? Was that last night?
I don't even know. Are you talking about today?
No, yesterday. What did we do yesterday?
Yeah, we were in the parks late.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the night before that, Trace and I were at the parks late. So it's been just crazy time here. And just, it's all for you. Trying to get these boxes out with all these yummy treats. All right. Welcome in. Kelly's Crazy Disney Addiction. We got Susan in the house. Probably Disney fan. Two Tiny Wings. I know this is Pete because Allie hasn't seen it yet. So welcome in, Pete. Appreciate you being here.
How do you know? Maybe she's here just for the
maybe, possibly, but she said, check that. Pete's going to be there. Oh, so I assume it's Pete. So, okay. So recap episode 3. What happened? We watched.
They got tied to the horses. And those the jumpsuit, running suit mafia people were feeding quarters in the horses.
Oh, right. That's how it started.
Mm-hmm. And then there was a fight.
There was a big fight.
And I don't think that it's both of them. See?
Oh, it's both. Okay. Well,
I don't think that
we jumped right into spoilers. By the way, if you. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, we haven't revealed anything yet, but just so you know, we are going to be talking Hawkeye tonight. And we have only watched through episode 3. So we can talk anything 1, 2, or 3. But let's not talk about today's. Yeah, nothing about today's episode. We're going to go watch that after the stream tonight. So
yeah. Well, okay, let's just talk about whether we like it or not, since there's some people here that maybe haven't seen it yet and they want to join us for a while. So,
well, and I'm interested in what y'all think too. So, what do you think so far? overall impression,
I
we've
think it's
watched 3 episodes.
completely different than any of the other shows that they've put out recently. So I'm kind of glad that I was wondering how they're going to do so many shows in such a short amount of time and not have you feel like you're just watching the same thing over and over. So
You're talking about like WandaVision, Falcon, Winter
Mhm.
Soldier,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, a lot of shows at the same time. So I'm glad that it has a different feel, and I'm glad that there's humor in it, and I'm glad that the girl from Pitch Perfect is in it because I really liked her, even though I couldn't figure out who it was until somebody reminded us. Somebody knew who it was. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Oh, totally. I mean, you know,
Was it
when
Aiden?
when I
I
saw
don't
her in
remember.
Pitch Perfect, I was thinking she should be in a Marvel movie.
No, you weren't. She
Just making it up. Rogue Disney's in the house. What's up? What's up?
the
Yeah.
stunt teams during the show, the quality of the fighting. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
well, and we do like to
Yeah.
double watch, so we like to watch again and again just to make sure we didn't
Yeah.
miss anything. But I I'm I like it. I don't feel like it's now I'm probably going to make people mad, but I don't feel like it's as good as Mandalorian or WandaVision or Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like I just don't
Oh,
feel like it's
she
as
just
good.
crossed lines, y'all. Mixing Mandalorian in
Oh, that
here.
well, it's Disney Plus.
Falcon. I'm gonna change your.
Are
mic
they all
there.
on Disney Plus though?
They are. They are.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Falcon and Winter
7 out
Soldier.
of 10, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not feeling the wow moments. Like, there's got to be some more like Easter eggs thrown in there for me to really enjoy it.
right, and I mean, you know, WandaVision. I mean, WandaVision kind of led this all off, and WandaVision was like totally different. Like when you press play and WandaVision started, it was totally unexpected. Like didn't know what was going to happen.
Right.
And then Falcon and the Winter Soldier was very Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Did a good job kind of building the backstory of Bucky and Sam and kind of building them up into powerful characters. And then Loki. I mean, Loki was Loki. I mean, but all 3 of those had totally different feels. Like this, it's not the same. It's not the same movie. It's like
if
different.
if I was a Marvel, like I really knew what was going on, and I had a huge backstory, it probably would have been excited about Kingpin, but I don't even know who that is. So I wasn't excited about that. I don't know.
Anthony the Mole Man's in the house. What's
Who
up?
is
What's up?
who is that?
Anthony the
No,
Mole
I
Man.
know who Anthony is.
I don't know either. See, okay, we're supposed to
That
have some
sound-
comic book experts.
Yeah, but they
on,
didn't show up. Fine.
We have a guest that might be popping in.
I feel like Rogue Disney should probably pop in
Yeah.
because they seem to know more about this than us.
Slide into the DMs if you're an expert and
you want to come on?
Come on, and yeah, I'll take a chance. I'll take it because if you say something that's inappropriate, all I gotta do is just pop it back out. So, I mean, it's all good. So yeah, I'm not feeling.
It feels most related to the Marvel universe. Okay.
Okay.
So as far as
although my opinion is going to change a little bit because I do have something that I really liked in episode 3. Go ahead.
I think that I am understanding what you're saying. Like it feels like you're actually connected to the movies that have already come out, like because it's happening in New York, right?
Oh,
and so
okay.
it's happening at the same time. You know when it's happening, where sometimes we don't know when things are happening. So I think that it's more connected to the storyline, and you're in the storyline. You know where you are in the storyline, which I like because it's confusing already to have to figure out when something is occurring. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
He doesn't think it makes sense.
Well, I mean, I think.
Oh.
Oh wait, it was supposed to be the first one out the gate. Oh yeah, it was. That's true. Hawkeye
so we should have already watched all of these. These should have already come out.
This should have happened before WandaVision. I do remember that. Yeah,
that would have made a lot more sense, I think.
Yeah. Well, Okay. So I'm going to throw this out here just because I want to get a talking point. I want to see what y'all think, and I want to see what you think. But I think that this this series, the purpose of it, and we'll know in the next 3 episodes, but I think it's to create to make Hawkeye a leader. Because in the Marvel universe so far, in the MCU, he hasn't been a leader. He's been a per, you know a
Well,
part
he's been a pawn,
of he's been
and
a pawn.
he's been kind of on
He's
the back
been,
burner.
but he hasn't been a leader. And I from my little bit of comic book knowledge, I know that Hawkeye is supposed to lead like the the West Coast Avengers or something like that.
Yeah, Lauren had talked
Yeah.
about that.
Mm-hmm. And so it's funny, it's interesting. I don't think funny is the word. It's interesting how he even says that to her. Like, look, I'm not a role model, and you shouldn't follow me. You shouldn't want to be like me. And
Yeah.
then she starts in telling him everything that he's done that makes him followable. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think there was a turning point because in episodes 1 and 2, it was kind of building up the characters and the storyline. But then in episode 3 last week, it was the turning point. It was the purpose of this series. What do you think?
Yeah, it's possible.
What do y'all think? All 5 of you.
Pete said maybe he will be the leader of the Young Avengers. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the Young Avengers. That's it.
Well, and because she's young, and so maybe he's going to find out that he is a good teacher. Because sometimes you don't always know. Like when Rob started his teaching career in kindergarten, and he didn't think he was going to be a elementary school teacher. He thought he was going to be a high school teacher. And so when he started with kindergartners, he didn't understand how good he was at it until someone else pointed it out. He was really good at it.
You pointed it out.
I know.
Oh, let's see. I think this is the best one they've done so far. Yeah, episode 3. We're talking episode 3 again. We close my ears to episode 4 stuff, but yeah, I can't wait to see episode 4 just to see the continuation. But I think there was this transition. It made it really mean something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so Kate is going to be like a big part of the Young Avengers. Well, I mean, she's the best archer in the world, so she's got to be
right. Yeah,
part of it.
Oh yeah. So I mean, the whole purpose, I think, of these series were to kind of usher in the new MCU, so to speak. So. Right, Wanda and Vision's kids. They could possibly be in there. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to read. I'm not sure what you're doing.
I'm typing a message that's none of your business, and the autocorrect won't stop autocorrecting. Also think they'll move Fracture into the spotlight in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania.
Oh, okay. What is Fracture?
That's a person, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. What? You're gonna have Rogue.
I think Rogue needs to come on here and school us up.
You need to school us up because I'm missing out on some of this stuff. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did know.
What?
I didn't know the name, but I knew Ant-Man's daughter became a part of the Young Avengers. That's right.
I mean, how old is she? She's still little.
Well, she's older now. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, how long's it been? How old is she really? Like, she's a teenager? She's going to be in the Young Avengers, or she's going to be an actual Avenger?
Well, I mean, the Young Avengers are the new Avengers, really.
Where are all the Avengers right now during this show?
Right, I'm wondering that myself. Well, Tony is passed. He's gone.
He sold.
And
is he? I don't understand because they said he sold the building. So they're talking about him in present tense, like he's not dead.
No, I think that they were basically talking about, because after New York, that building was gone. They moved into like upstate New York. Remember, because the Avengers campus now became like a one-level bunker-looking building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Tony's gone. He died. Cap has moved on and become old, right? Black Widow's gone. She sacrificed herself. Who else is left?
All right, which takes us into the show.
Right.
So this last week's show, the daughter who's now in charge of the tracksuit. Is it the tracksuit mafia?
Oh, right.
The daughter
the deaf daughter.
Mm-hmm, she's going after Ronan because Ronan killed her dad.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So,
although Ronan was just serving justice.
Right. I don't see her giving up that fight.
No, I think that's still happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how is he going to get out of that? Because now she's after both of them. But it was interesting that she didn't. I mean, why didn't she just take them out, or at least her? Like she paused. She like wanted to know the story. Mm-hmm. She wanted to know what was going on. Almost like she was trying to determine if they were good or not. But her herself, I don't know. She can't be good, right? Because she's in charge of this mafia group.
Right. I mean,
but you want to like her because she's overcome so much. And then the little story of her in school and trying to read the teacher's lips and, the relationship with.
Did you see that the little girl in that was the cousin to the adult girl?
What? Oh.
So they look like casting. You thought, oh my gosh, casting did a great job, which they did. I mean, the little girl in school looked a lot like the adult mafia leader, right? Well, that little girl was her cousin.
Oh, in real life.
In real life, yeah. So go ahead. Sorry.
I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, that's Kingpin's gang in the comic books. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And then Vincent, so he laughs at the end. So that he's still alive.
And we haven't seen that guy, right? Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong, but Kingpin is like the uncle that comes in and we see his hand, but we don't actually see who he is, right?
Oh, right. And you said, who's that guy in the suit?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's still alive.
And she's not the boss. Like, she is the boss, but there's a boss above her.
So it must be him.
They even said that. And he must be. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh. It's all coming together now.
Tony's daughter. Yes, I believe Tony's daughter. And I just saw something on that recently, I think. Where, what was that? It was Happy getting her a cheeseburger, and there was going to be another Iron Man suit. I don't know. Oh, Leslie, I'm so sorry. Well, maybe next week.
I have a feeling Hulkling may show up in She-Hulk.
Okay.
Wait, so the Hulks have a kid? I didn't know that. Kingpin is going to be the one from Netflix Daredevil show, and Charlie Cox is confirmed to be Daredevil in the MCU.
Okay.
There's so much. I don't know how these writers keep track of everything that's going on in the MCU.
Yeah, I need to do some more research so that I know a little bit more. I mean, I'm just going off my reaction of this episode.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So then what happens? So they're on the horses, they get loose, there's a fight. It's been a week since we watched it. So then after
there was
the fight,
wasn't there a it was the epic car chase.
Oh, the car chase.
Right.
With all the different arrows.
That was hilarious.
That was good. Yeah.
Trick arrows.
The trick arrows. Yeah. I still understand. So the plunger, she was like, it just stuck to the window. But then is that what they used to hold on to the train? was another plunger arrow.
Shoot,
I don't know.
I think I missed something.
But there was lots of lots of trick arrows, and that was funny that she had those.
I'm wondering, I think Trey said it while we were watching the episode. Is it some arrows don't do anything, or some just injure people, and then all of a sudden you have the arrow that blows up and takes out like the entire van.
Yeah.
So it's like you're flirting.
They should be labeled.
Yeah. Well, you're flirting.
No.
The MCU is like flirting with.
No, please, info dump. We need the info.
With how much death and destruction they put in there. Yeah.
Yeah. He took the plunger arrow off the windshield and used it for the train. Okay, that's what I knew it came back in there, and then she was like, "Oh, that's what the plunger arrow is for." They should be labeled though, for real.
Totally. But Hawkeye knows what they are.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Okay, so after that, then what happened?
I don't remember how it ended.
I don't either.
Probably should have watched it again tonight. How does it end?
Listen, people, sometimes you just can't do it all. You can try.
Somebody can tell us.
But this week I failed. It helps me put some of the things I don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things I don't understand. They changed how the quiver worked from the Avengers. The bow selected the appropriate.
Oh, that's right. That's right, because he used to have like the little dial on the bow.
Yeah.
And it would choose it, and then he was there.
So I wonder why they made that change.
Yeah, why that? I mean, maybe because
that's right. So she was on the computer, remember? And then she got locked out.
Oh,
and then,
that's right.
And then the stepdad was like, "Don't move."
Right.
Which we all agreed that's probably what would happen if you came into our house unannounced.
Right. That's an appropriate action.
It would be an appropriate action if we didn't know who you were and you walked through the door. I don't know that we could get to the samurai sword on time for that, but that, so we're not really sure if he knows who they are or knows who he is and wants to hurt him, or he just doesn't have any idea who's in his house and he's defending his home.
Right. Well,
I kind
of thought that they ended there because they're trying to build him up as the bad guy.
And you don't think he is the bad guy?
I don't think he is.
I think it's the mom.
I think the mom maybe is not as good as you want her to be. Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if she's good.
That's right. So she's still over looking up information, trying to figure out who the suits are, right? The tracksuit people. Yeah.
Yep, that's what's happening. That is a nod to Hawkeye's comic mentor, by the way. Character's name is the same. What? You mean the stepdad?
No. Really?
Tip of the day, don't stalk Mel and Rob. No, you probably don't want to. Just throwing that out there.
Come on, let's go. Huh. That's really...
So the stepdad is, if I'm understanding correctly, in the comic books is Hawkeye. Oh my gosh. So maybe he even knows who he is. Maybe in the show they're going to know.
Oh my
That
gosh.
could change the whole thing.
I gotta go watch episode 4, y'all.
I'm gonna go. This is what I'm doing for the rest of the night. I'm gonna go put on a face mask.
Okay.
One of my charcoal ones that gets like all hard, and then I can't move refresh, and you're talking like this. I'm gonna put on a face mask because sometimes you just need to self-care.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put on some fingernail polish because I haven't put on fingernail polish for quite some time.
Okay.
And after I do those two things, then we can watch the next episode.
Okay. We have some catching up to do.
And I might put on some eye cream.
I need to do a little bit more research because I haven't looked at anything like Hawkeye.
You should do more research before you come on a live on YouTube and try to discuss something that you're not ready to discuss.
I was hoping we would have some people that were YouTube or comic book experts.
Lauren, where
Thank
is
you
Lauren?
so much, Rogue Disney. Rogue Disney, reach out, slide into the DMs if you want to come on and be a part of the show. You know, because it sounds like you've got a lot.
I mean, you can even just call in if you want.
Yeah, you can call in,
or you can just type it in the chat. We'll just chat that way, however you're more comfortable. We're now going to have 2 hours of that's what that meant when we watched episode 3. Yeah, we're gonna have to rewatch. I think we should. Did I sleep?
Well, now we might have to rewatch
I feel like
all 3
slept
because
through the last episode.
I'm really curious about the Kingpin because I know of Kingpin. Like I just didn't put the 2 and 2 together. So.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't talk about episode 4 at all because we have not watched episode 4.
Yeah, I don't know anything about episode 4. So.
Okay. I feel like tonight was kind of a cluster.
It was. We'll hopefully we'll get some more experts on board. If you are an expert and want to come on and give some of your expertise, then
walking the dog, that's fine.
Okay,
maybe next week.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go rewatch now and watch 4.
I think so.
1 hour of O and 1 hour of O. Yeah. I'll have to get my notepad out. I should start taking notes like I did with WandaVision because that really helped the conversation along when we were on these lives.
So much to do. All right. Well, I think we've gabbed your ear off long enough tonight, and we're going to be back hopefully on Tuesday next week. Depends on some basketball games and maybe trips to Disney. But hopefully we'll be back Tuesday for Taco Tuesday. And we'll talk episode 4 next week, getting ready for the last 2 episodes.
4 has a big moment.
Oh, great.
So hopefully it'll be like one of those moments where I'm like, okay, now I do like the show. Or is it a big bad moment where I'm going to be mad at the show? Don't tell me.
All right. Are you good?
That's a loaded question.
Okay, then. I guess we're going to sign off, y'all. So Saturday we'll be back here live at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock WDW time.
I thought we were going to try to go at 1.
Are we going to try to go at 1?
Wait, is next Saturday our this Saturday? Oh no, the 18th is our party.
Yes.
So this Saturday should be just a normal 1 o'clock. I think we'll try to do it 1.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for 1 o'clock WDW time. That means
because my whole family's coming.
Noon and then
on that day.
That was it. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Disneyland time.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. So we're gonna go 1 o'clock WDW.
Okay.
I think that's it. Now I'll sign off. Thank you for stopping in tonight. I know it was kind of a crazy one, and we'll have some better ones.
We'll have guest speakers.
We'll have some people that,
as I've said in previous. I don't know why I call them guest speakers. Guests.
We'll have some guests on the show.
We'll have guests, not guest speakers. I mean, they'll be speaking. But yeah.
All right, y'all. I don't even know. I'm just going to close. Appreciate you being here on Disney Connections, where we're going to talk about all things Disney.
Bye.